Hi, my name is Dean Zabel. I work with SnapAV and Oversee. We're here to talk about Oversee Pro today. Oversee, you already know and love Oversee, and Oversee Pro is the ability to see third-party devices, be able to connect to them remotely, and be able to give some control that you have on Oversee over to your customers with Oversee Pro. We also have the ability to do one-stop statuses of the entire customer location. So being able to see speed tests coming into that house, being able to know whether it was your network or the ISP coming in that's causing the problem. Being able to see all the devices on the network in a single dashboard, so that you don't have to go hunting and pecking through all the different device details pages and be able to reach them. Oversee Home is the ability to give your customers simple access and simple control over their entire system. No longer having to go out and do simple reboots like Apple TVs and whatnot.
And it's as easy as downloading an app from the App Store, and it's branded to you, to your company. All you do is provide the information, your company email address and your phone number, and set up macros for them. It could be complicated macros which go around your routers or your cable modems, but all it is a simple icon for your end users. They click a simple icon, they run the macro, and it automatically gives you an activity list in addition to saying, okay, this particular person ran it, and once it's successful, it actually shows them, and they cannot run it like after 5-10 minutes until for another 5-10 minutes until the device actually comes back online.
On or off?
With the Luma IP cameras coming, they're a wonderful addition to our line. We're replacing the wirepath cameras with Luma IP cameras, and what you're getting is the same price for everything, or even lower for more value, double the value. We're going from 2 megapixels to 4 megapixels, and all our cameras, all the IP cameras, all of them are IP66. They're all outdoor rated, and they're all on Oversee. Why is that important? No more having to log into devices to do firmware updates. You can do it quickly into Snap, right from your phone. You read the release notes, you press the other button, you get a drink, you're good. Just have the firmware updates while you're doing something else. Also, with the IP cameras comes the NVR with the new firmware updates. With this new firmware update, you now have the option to do many things better. Motion recordings. You can now have motion and continuous at the same time, where you can see the blue bars for continuous, and when something happens, when an event happens, you see the green bars that show that you have events all at the same time with the same timer. With the NVRs, we knew that they were bigger before. Now, the 8th channel and 16th channel are 5 inches shorter. Why is that important? In your rack, instead of a bigger recorder, it's now 5 inches shorter. So you have tons of space for all your wire management. There's also an app, a native iPad app. So your iPad app is wonderful because you can now have any cameras from any recorder, your IP cameras from your NVR, or your analog cameras from your DVR, all on one screen. You can mix and match any, and I mean any, 60 cameras on the same mobile app from any device. You can have any device in Puerto Rico, in Paris, wherever it is, all on the same app on the iPad. Great ad for you. On the Luma IP cameras, we also have control system support. We have Elan, of course. We have Control 4, Pressure, and RTI. Working on URC as well. So right now, once we release the cameras, and even now, we have all the drivers ready. So you have mobile apps, you have Oversee, you have everything you need to have a solid system. And Oversee is always really great to have. And remember, on this new IP cameras, in the past we had issues where people were worried about false positives in motion. But these new cameras, they have wonderful new features like line crossing and box intrusion that help reduce the false positives. An example of line crossing: you draw a line on your driveway. When someone crosses that line, it's an event. You don't have to worry about drawing boxes anymore. Or a box intrusion, where you can draw a box literally, say around a swimming pool. All the shimmers you see, you don't care, but if someone jumps into the pool, you care and you capture that. So wonderful new features. So look out for the new releases coming soon.
Hi, I'm Emily Heichel, Product Manager at SnapAV for racks, mounts, and film screens. So coming new this year are our recessed film screens. You can see them up here. They will be launched in 3 materials: in matte white, high contrast, and an ultra acoustic material. This ultra acoustic material is brand new to us this year. It will be replacing the current acoustic material, and it is 4K compatible. We'll have 2 new materials as well. These will be launched in Q1 of 2017. They'll be launched in the fixed screen, the on-wall motorized, and then the recessed screen as well.
Good afternoon from CEDIA, day one. We're at the SnapAV booth here, specifically at the Arachnus table for networking. So what's new in networking at SnapAV with Arachnus networks? This year we have a full line of switches. We have everything from the 110 series unmanaged. Actually, we call them unmanaged plus because they are unmanaged at heart, but do have a connection to the cloud as well. We have our 210 series Web Smart, basically managed partial PoE switches. These are switches that sell at a better price point than our 310 series full PoE switches, but also do have most of the management features in our 310 series as well. And ultimately, we have our 310 series fully managed full PoE switches. These are basically our flagship switches that will give you the full power scope for PoE as well, so you can do any install pretty much anywhere. As far as new switches that are going to be coming out a little bit later this year, we have our 48 ports. We have 140, and both of them are front port 48 ports. So one of them is partial PoE, which is our 210 series 48 port, and the other one is non-PoE but still fully managed 310 series 48 port. As far as other products we have out this year in full, we have a full line of WAP, everything from your 2x2 100 series wireless N WAP to your wireless AC WAP, which is our flagship 700 series 3x3. 1,750 megabits throughput on that using both bands. And ultimately, hopefully sometime in early Q1, but potentially in Q2 2017, we'll have our outdoor WAP solution. That outdoor WAP solution is going to be most likely IP55, and in addition to that, be a 2x2 wireless AC solution to provide you a great performance as well as great reliability in pretty much any outdoor install you could have. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Duffy Frey with SnapAV. I'm here to talk a little bit about the new 70-volt overseas enabled amplifiers we have. We've got three flavors. We've got the 500 watt, the 300 watt, and the 150 watt. These all have IP, RS-232, and IR drivers as well. And you have a full Ethernet control. It's also available on our overseas platform, so you got full cloud control of all of your outdoor amplifiers now. You can control things like input gain, output volume. You'll have soon DSP, bass and treble settings, as well as full audio summing capabilities. Just a quick look at some of the new stuff we've got coming over soon.
Today I'd like to take Staub team through the new products from media distribution at the 2016 CEDIA show. So here I'd like to highlight our extender category. You're very familiar with our 1080p based, HD based T extenders. This year at the show, we're launching the new B540, which is a 4K capable HD based T extender. And what's important is it's 4K 30 444 compatible, as well as the higher 4K 60 420 capabilities. The core of the product, right, is both the 330 RSIP and the 230 RS. All the familiar features you've seen before with our B520 product brought into the 4K world. In addition, I'd like to highlight two other new products, one coming towards the end of this year, and another one we just launched. The one we just launched is a fiber extender. It is 1080p, but will go 1,000 feet and has very low EMI issues for great outdoor applications and just when you need significantly longer distance. And again, here's a shot of the B540 extender product, the 330 RSIP product. The last product I'd like to highlight for media distribution on the extender side of the business is the B600. So this product has audio return channel, ARC, as well as USB capability, and also will do the full 330 feet distance on a Cat5 cable. So for homes where you already have cable installed, it's a great option to get that longer distance in 4K. And remember, it's 4K 60 420. So that's the really most critical thing for media distribution this year, but definitely want to remind you, we're partnered with Atlona for our 4K switches, and we also later this year are coming out with a suite of splitters and switches, both 3 5x1 switches, 8 4 and 2x1 splitters that are 4K capable, and these are 4K and will support HDR to support that very high bandwidth. So it's very important for the new content coming out. So that's it for media distribution this year.
Okay, so my name is Fred Sharp. I'm the National Product Trainer for Sunbright TV, and I wanted to talk to you today about our newest offerings debuting here at CEDIA this week. So we're beginning with our Veranda series, which was designed to kind of bridge the gap between the Sunbright TV existing model lines that we have and the inexpensive indoor TV. We know that a lot of our dealers know the value of a Sunbright TV, but are having trouble convincing their customers to buying a Sunbright TV, and instead they're going with an inexpensive indoor TV. So we created Veranda to help kind of bridge that gap. The Veranda is available in 3 sizes, 43, 55, and 65 inches. They're all direct lit LED, they're all 4K UHD, but the most important point to that is the pricing. The 43 inch starts at a lower price than we had before, and we think that that lower price will help the dealers kind of bridge that gap, as I said before, and help them sell a Sunbright TV. Moving from the Veranda to the Signature series, it's also available in 43, 55, and 65 inch sizes, but it's got a much brighter panel now. 700 nits as opposed to the 350 nits that we had before. Also, direct lit LED, full 4K UHD panels on those, and new to that Signature line, built-in HD base T units. So no longer do you have to worry about hiding a baling inside of the TV. It's automatically installed inside of it for the dealers. So that's where we're going there. And then lastly, this week we have our new 84-inch 4K. This is in the Pro Series. The Pro Series is direct sunlight readable, whereas the Veranda is designed for fully shaded applications and the Signature is designed for partial shade applications. This is direct sunlight viewable, so you can put this right out in the open and not have to worry about losing the picture to the direct sun. This is 84 inches, 4K UHD, built-in HD base T on this as well. We've also got 6mm protective glass in front of the LCD panel to help give it an extra range of protection there. So those are the new offerings from Sunbright TV at CEDIA this year.